Welcome to the Art of Conversation. It's your girl Alisha C. And we out here recording live. Yo. Wow. Happy Thursday, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're feeling terrific this Thursday. Man. Boy. What's your thoughts this Thursday? Excuse me. Bear with me, guys. I caught a little sniffly. The way the weather's been changing, left, right, up, down. They really, they really trying to get us. By any means, in any way, shape, or form. First the weather is 80, then it drops to 54. Then it goes to 70-something, then it drops to 40-something, then it's pouring, then it's sunny, windy as hell, then it's 80 again, and then it's 40. Come on, would you cut it out? So bear with me a bit, all right, folks? Bear with me. But I hope all is well on your end. Hope you've had a productive week. It's almost over, and well, looky. April 5th is approaching. April showers brings May flowers. The title of today's episode is April 5th. All right, so what's up? April 5th? What's going on? As we all know, right? There's a hands off National Day of Action. Whatever, right? With events across the country, including New York City, right? So people are gathering to protest and demand a stop to the perceived destruction of democracy and the economy. Yes. There's many ways that we could tackle such issues, yeah? But before I go even farther, or just a quick pause, is if we already know a lot of things are planned beforehand and these things were already sketched out, dates and all, right? Is anything really a surprise? Really now? Really? So we'll put that on pause again. So basically, people will be marching and rallying, protesting to demand an end to chaos and build an opposition movement against the quote-unquote looting of our country, right? So this movement aims to stand up against those who believe they can take whatever they want, including our democracy, future, and rights. Specifically against the Trump administration. Right. So protesters aim to rally against efforts seen as attempts to undermine Social Security and drastically cut Medicaid funding. We're all aware of this. The massive cuts to these departments. Federal funding. Basically anything that's a social, safety net is getting hit, has gotten hit. What do you guys think about this? Before we even go any further, what's your take on this? Will you go out and march? Do you think that's the right thing to do? Sometimes they say in order to make your point and get that point across, sometimes you have to take it to the next level, because being peaceful, you get brushed off. No, you got to come with some oomph and force and fight back. What do you guys think about this? It's interesting, right? Especially now. And the reason why I'm saying that and I'm emphasizing it and taking a few pauses is because 2025 has been the hell of the start of something unimaginable. We know these people play dirty, and we've known this for years, centuries and decades. It no matter who them electing, a pure fatness them come with. Because at the end of the day, it's not the Americans' interest they have at heart, right? Everything is revealing. The veil has been lifted. The shift occurred. Cost of living, ridiculous. Now, I get it. I get it. But we got to think about the agenda behind what's happening, right? So NYCLU states that the Orange Man has signed an executive order for the upcoming April 5th protests. This is not to deter anyone from going, but be mindful of your surroundings. They will be having MAGA stormtroopers, police protesters, special attention to 3C that allows them to detain people for longer if there is concern that the person may be dangerous, aka they can just claim it. They specifically talk about detaining maximum extent of law. They just want a reason. Give them a reason. Do not get tricked out of your freedom, people. Do not get tricked out of your spot. They just want you to give them a reason, even if they the ones provoking it and dangling it in front of your face. Now give them a reason, yeah? So basically they know they've been working people's nerves. They're worried about the protests and mass resistance. They wouldn't do this executive order if they weren't scared, all right? Scared. But then on the flip side, there's other cries of fear. And they are within the Black community. It's been a hot topic that unfolded across Black social media. Many Black Americans have voiced their opinions on why they should sit this protest out. Sit it out. There's even like this trend. Sit your black ass. What is it? Sit your black ass down? It's not a protest for them to participate in, and rightfully so. But in addition to the Black community, people overall, in my opinion, should sit this out for their own safety, right? Yes, specifically the Black community, but people overall. Because it's one of those, yeah, we have an agenda here, but hey, you're collateral damage. So yeah. Right? Let's be real. Protests. How many movements we've seen and experienced? Not personally, but when I say experience, I mean heard of it, read of it, seen it in real time. Seen the aftermath. Seen what happened to people during, before, after. People live for moments like this. They love these kind of opportunities. It's a reason to act a damn fool. It's a reason and an opportunity to act a fool. It's like giving them a wild card. You know, you ever play Uno, the wild card? You pick the color. You could change the color. You pick it. Especially if it's a wild card and it's a draw 4. What? Oh, hit them in the head with the... It's a reason to act a fool, to kill, to release that pent-up hatred, tension, destroy things. What a better way to do it? Yes, through movements like this. And as we all know, there is always an agenda, something behind everything that is offered to us, an agenda behind everything. So yes, many, screw the some, many are cautious and raise these questions regarding safety, strategy, whose interest these large-scale protests truly serve. Okay, we know why you're protesting, but why are you really protesting? And why are you really putting the executive order in place? Why? It's no wonder so many creators and journalists have been shouting at the top of their lungs to sit this out. Sit your punk ass down. there is a deep sense of caution within the Black community and several others. It's not a question of, will this escalate? We know more than likely Iraga escalate. And it will lead to martial law. Just remember past political expressions. Now, according to Taking Back Our Economy, Isabella Boneham stated that concerns were amplified by memories of Trump's previous comments regarding the use of military force against protesters, described in certain terms, quote unquote, the root. Furthermore, there was a pervasive worry that Black participants could be disproportionately targeted by law enforcement or counter-protesters. A reoccurring pattern in American history, quote unquote again, the root. These safety anxieties form a core reason for the push to avoid the April 5th events. Now, obviously, there are many people collectively who will be unable to stay home. Quote unquote, stay inside. Don't leave your house. That's also bringing on more fear. What do you mean, don't leave my house? You shouldn't live in fear, 1. 2, you have prior engagements. You got things to do. 3, some people have to work. So, yes, you got to be outside, but obviously you're not going to be where the marching is going on. You're going to be aware of your surroundings, where, what. Mindful of your route. Okay, if that shit is happening over there, maybe I'll take this route to avoid that. Being aware, No one knows what to expect. But we can expect foolery, chaos. Look at how some people, youth, were acting on these beautiful days that we had. Oh, all of a sudden the sun comes out, nice weather. That equates to bad behavior. It's like they lose their minds. It's almost like you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen those episodes where they put people under hypnosis and then when they like hit the bell, it's like they snap out of it, or you hit it again and then they go back into this trance? It's almost like that happens, because it's like, okay, when the sun comes out, it's like ding! It's like you just lose your mind and become ferocious and all this foolishness, have no sense, and then it's like ding! Gets back chilly, everybody's hush hush, they're indoors, inside, quiet. Like, it's crazy, like, Una na have no manas. Where's your parents? But that's a whole nother episode, because you got adults acting like children too when that sun come out. Una lost una sense of sense. Look, I do find it funny though that in addition to these protests, there's other things happening on the same day behind the scenes. Many people are focused on just the protests, but there are many things occurring on that same day, April 5th, right? Such as Trump's 10% baseline tariff for all U.S. trading partners. It goes into effect on the 5th. All right. Let's not forget about good old TikTok. Oh, shoot. TikTok again. Yes. Again. They are fussing with it again. The shenanigans, right? If TikTok is not sold to an approved buyer by April 5th, so they say, the original law that bans it nationwide would once again go into effect. It's the fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me 2 times, can't put the blame on you. So now people know not to delete it off their devices, their phones, whatever. We can expect a temporary ban. You know what I'm saying? Because when Noah said, It's not going to completely get banned. There goes that hysteria. They raise it again. And you know, here comes, as they call him, Daddy Trump to the rescue, right? The executive order is not set in stone, which means it could be extended further. So we're going to put that right there on the shelf, right? So now we're going to come back to this again. All right. Now, how does that connect to April 5th? Well, if there's marches and all this ray business I go on, if TikTok is, you know, temporarily off, this means no one will be able to see any live videos or real-time proof of what's actually happening during the march. No proof for you. No proof for you. There will be very little live footage of how it went, what's going on, what happened during, who was there. What a coincidence. I think not. Not to mention that the algorithm will be rebooted again. I'm pretty sure when all this blows over and they put it back up, everyone's algorithm will change once again. And you're going to see a lot of things missing and not showing. Bits and pieces. Many things going to be off of that platform. Watch and see. However, they are saying that Amazon, of all platforms, Amazon is bidding to acquire TikTok before April 5th. Oh, well, okay. It's hilarious because so many people are upset with Amazon and so many other companies since they removed the DEI policy. And if you're not sure, that references to inclusion and diversity from its 2024 annual report, right? So that's signaling a shift away from DEI resourcefulness. What a funny move to make, huh? Wonder how TikTok will be if they actually buy I wonder how TikTok will be if Amazon actually buys TikTok. Put the pieces together. Remain awakened, right? Amazon of all platforms. So many concerns raised with them buying TikTok. National security, data privacy, market dominance. But again, we just talked about the removal of DEI. And how removing that increases discrimination and exclusion, leading to reduced opportunities. Hindering the full potential of a diverse talent pool. Interrupting societal participation via social media, via TikTok. A lot of people found unity, claim some kind of togetherness through TikTok. Social media overall is bittersweet, you know, toxic as hell. It's always, you know, it's misused. A lot of shit happens. But then on the flip side, there's a lot of benefits to it. Duality, right? Got to balance the good and the bad because it's both, pros and cons. Now, after the first temporarily delayed timeout, when users were able to get back on, everybody noticed a shift. They did something with the algorithm. Now, if this is a company that removed DEI, and already they're hitting people, including myself, because I've gotten some little notifications about comments being removed, and I'm like, 1, there's no threats, 2, there's no curses, 3, there's no, you know, sexual there's nothing in the comment. So why exactly is it being removed? Just because of certain words you use. Like I think I remember one time I seen a video. It was one of those, I forgot the name of them. It's like Epic Funny. It's some page. And it was like, the guy with the fake BBL who goes around in LA and does the farting stuff. I don't know why I find that so comical, but it is. And I just couldn't resist one particular video. So it's just the way that what he did in the video, and I just commented, like laughing my ass off. Like, just imagine someone actually passing that type of gas, and they had the audacity to remove it because I said the word gas. What? Oh, y'all got us on lockdown. So it's not even anything, it's like whoa. Now, if Amazon buys TikTok, who knows what's gonna happen? We already know when it comes to like data privacy out there. What privacy? Privacy where? Where I look for? Non-existent. I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you are going to this march, be safe, yo, for real. And if you don't really have to be there and go, find something better if you're gonna do it on the time now. Keep your behind off the streets. Because in hindsight, the enemy is running wild. We talk about it's a battle between spiritual and physical. These kind of large groups, wicked people, negative, toxic people, malice intention type of people, in addition to these people who want to act fools, they feed off of this kind of crowd. Stay home, stay safe, stay local, stay to yourself, avoid where that mess is if you can, and just stay alert. Be safe, y'all. Stay prayed, and peace out.